Hello everybody. I am here to just reinforce what we learned the other day in class, which is our web development process. And what that web development process looks like is to work locally, test and look at all of our changes while working locally. We're going to add everything to Git, send everything up to GitHub, and then serve everything up through Glitch. And I just want to run through this process again because I think it can be really confusing and it's just helpful to have a look again. And so let's just say we came back from lunch, we closed everything down before, and we want to start developing again. And so what does this process look like? Well, I'm just going to show you again what this looks like. So the first things first is let's open up a terminal window. I'm going to make this really big. Now, what I'm going to do, because we are expert developers here, is to open up two terminal windows. And you might be wondering, why should we do this? And it will become clear because one of our terminal windows is going to be running the process to serve up our local HTML file, and the second window is going to be used for all of the Git stuff that we're going to be doing. So what we're going to do is find our first website project, which is this one over here, and we're going to do cd, and we're going to drag that folder in. And now we've gone into that file, and we can tell that's the folder that we want, because if we do ls, we can see our index.html file is there. Okay, great. Now we're going to do the cd drag folder in, enter thing again, so that we are in the right folder that we want to be in. Now this terminal window is going to be used to run our Python local web server. So to do this, we're going to type in python-m simple HTTP server, enter. Okay, so now that's going to be on port 8000. So if I open up this thing to localhost 8000, you can see, aha, that's the web page that we built before and that we're going to be updating. So now our file is located, or file is being served, and if we refresh this, you can see that that request is being made over and over again. Now let's open from this terminal window our VS Code, and what we're going to do is make changes here and then check them out here. Make changes here, check them out here. And only when we're ready to send stuff up is when we're going to do like git add, git commit, git push, and so on. So let's add another list here. Let's add an ordered list. So I'm going to make this really big. Oops, ooh, too big. OL for ordered list. Now I'm going to put a list of candies. So Sour Patch Kids. And let's add M&Ms. Okay, so I've got two candies that I've added. And I just want to check them out here. So boom, we've got Sour Patch Kids and M&Ms. Great. This is not an endorsement for any of those candies. You shouldn't be eating candy anyways. But we've got those two candies that we've added to this ordered list. And that looks good to me, but you know what? Like, what if we just added a little header here to make sure that we can differentiate between all of those things that we like and all of these things? So I'm going to say H2, my candies that I never eat. Enter. So now I'm going to refresh the page. Aha! So now we see this, and I think that's starting to look pretty good. So what I'm going to do is say git status. And you can see, haha, index.html is added, and it's different. So if we want to check out what those changes are, we could do git diff. We can see that those are the differences in that file that's changed. So we're happy with that. We're happy with this. We've been developing locally, and it looks good. So let's now do git add. And then if we do git status again, we can see, aha, that index.html file is changed. So let's do git commit-m updates index file with candies. And now let's push this up to GitHub. So do git push origin master. And you know, this will only work if your SSH keys are set up, which is part of your homework, so you should have done this. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is go to GitHub, and let's just check if that those changes have put up. Didn't put up here. Okay, so cool. So we go to index.html, we can see, aha, those candies and lists that we added are good. Now, let's say you want to deploy this to Glitch. So if you go to glitch.com, and you're gonna go and see, it's gonna take a while to load, come on. Well, I mean, yeah, eventually that's gonna get to Glitch. But let's say now we want to like continue adding some changes, so I'm gonna add another set of candy. What are other candy? Twizzlers? Is that something like that? Okay, so now we've added another change. Status. I'm going to change again. Git diff. You can see that Twizzlers was added. And we can do git add git commit -m added Twizzlers. And now we can do git push origin master. Okay. And now I've added those changes again. And you know, like, you should really be checking the website, like, as you're developing locally. Since I know what those changes are going to look like, I haven't been checking, but, like, let's just do this one more time. Let's add another section, h2, favorite movies. I'm going to do an ordered list again. And let's make another list item, favorite movies. Hunt for the Wilder People. One word? Okay, so Hunt for the Wilder People is now on my list of favorite movies. And let's refresh. And now that's there. That looks pretty good to me. So, you know, let's even get crazy here. Let's like, in this list item, I'm going to add an image. Source equals hunt for the Wilder People. Aha, it is one word. I'm just going to rip this thing, copy link location, copy image location. Yeah. I'm going to do this. So now I've got this image source. If I go here, whoa, we've got this image and that list. That looks great to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do git status, git add, git commit -m, added posting. Okay, so that looks good. And now I'm going to push this out to GitHub. And now let me just try to refresh this. Whoa, now all of our changes have been added. That's great. Glitch.com, what's up with you? Okay, well, I think Glitch is having a thing going on right now, so we're going to come back to that. But the idea is that I just wanted to show you what it looks like to work and develop locally before you start pushing stuff up. And that the point of using a local web server is that you can serve up your files and check them locally before having to deploy everything to Glitch over and over again. You don't need to deploy everything to see what your development changes have looked like. And I think that's really important for our learning today. So that is where we are, what we're trying to reinforce. Okay, great. So I'm going to end this. Hopefully this is helpful. Okay, good luck, and see you Monday. Bye-bye.